Well, how's it going, YouTube? Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good out there. Another day in paradise, right? Yep. And hard working makes a little bit of money now and then. There it is. We got the head back together. We got the intake and the exhaust valves back in. We'll talk about why I got liquid there. But I wanted to show you, if you're ever going to be doing valve jobs, you got to have a tool like this. This is something Harbor Freight, I'm surprised, does not carry. They carry the little fork-like valve spring compressors that you turn, and it's kind of like a jaw, but they do not carry any of these. I got this on Amazon for free shipping for $15, and these are really nice. This here will sit over the spring. It actually pushes it down. As you put the rod in here and twist it, it's basically a big clamp, is what it is. And it allows you to take the spring and the keepers off, and this is how you get your valves off. And these here are designed to sit right over top of the housing of the spring, and when you push this down, it will allow that housing to sit in here, and it won't slip off. So this one here opens up 9.5 inches. They make them a little bit bigger for like big diesel trucks and stuff, but this here is actually called a small engine in an automotive one. And if I turn this around, I don't know if the sticker's going to tell you much, but I picked this up on eBay. So the sizes, let's see what we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sizes go up to about 3.0. That little number there, I think you can see that, 3.0, down to maybe something really small. I'm not sure what you would, probably a little lawnmower engine maybe. And this in here is a 1.9. So this is really nice, and I've used this. I got all my valves off and new ones on, and here are my old ones, and you can see just how bad they were bent. So I'm really happy about getting this together, and believe it or not, I didn't have to do any seating. I didn't have to do any valve lapping or anything. Sometimes you do, and this is basically the point of this video, I guess. So let's go over here to head. Now what I've done, got it upside down, and this is actually a version of the poor man's leak down test, if you will, for the head, to see if the valves are seated correctly so you don't have a miss or anything. And what we have right now is brake fluid in there. This one there's got a little brake fluid and transmission fluid mixed in because I ran out of brake fluid. And you just basically, you pour it in, make sure it's nice and level, and let it sit for a half hour to an hour. Then you start looking in the exhaust and intake, and there's the intake. Nothing is coming out. There's no liquid. Let me see if I can get that camera there set. We're dry. We're dry there. On the intake, nothing. And you can see it's looking really good. And we'll go on the other side and we'll look. Actually, this is the intake. I'm sorry, that was the exhaust on that side. And the intake on this side, we see nothing leaking. So this head is good, and it should run without any missing. Now, if I'd done this earlier when those valves were bent, there's no way that would have stayed in there. These would have been just leaking like a sieve. So if you ever do any valves in a head, do this first before you put it back on. Trust me, you will thank me later. It's really hard sometimes to find out if your valves are seated. But when I put my new valves in here, I was kind of wondering about that. I got 2 intake and 2 exhaust over here, but I knew the middle cylinders here were fine. So that's what we're doing, and I'm pretty happy. So it looks like I'm going to have this thing back together pretty soon. I'm glad to see that there are no leaks in there whatsoever. I like it when a plan comes together. We're looking good there. I don't know if anybody does this anymore. If you know anybody that does, let me know. I'm pretty old school. A lot of people will just take these heads to the machine shop and spend a couple $100 and find out, but you can do this for free. Yeah, let me get down on my knees again here. We'll look in here. No liquid whatsoever. So it looks like she's going to be going back together pretty soon, and I'm going to be a happy camper. And as you can see here, we've got the block cleaned up and ready to put the new gasket on. So it's going to be going together pretty fast, and there's the gasket kind of drying. I like to sometimes I'll use some copper spray. You can sometimes reuse gaskets with this stuff. You can get this at the parts store for, I don't know, $6 or $7, and it does save a lot of money. But it looks like we'll have this together tonight, and we're going to be running this thing here in a day or so, so I'm pretty happy about that. So it's going together. All right, so there's one more look at the head. It's been an hour, and we are looking fantastic. I love it. All right, so that's it, guys. I wanted to talk about the head real quick and also about this. Just go on eBay, Google this, and you'll see these. I'll probably do a review on this a little bit later, but as of right now, it was well worth the $15. The case seems a little cheap, but who cares? I've got a good tool here to work with to do more valve jobs down the road. So thanks for watching, guys, and until my next video, try not to bend your valves. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.